What day is it?
Friday.
No song today.
Oh, sorry. So, regarding my Lombardo's video, which I said on Monday that I would comment on today, I didn't necessarily have a strong reaction to it, but it did make me think. Dangerous, I know. But before we go any further, can I just say, Deathly Hallow shirt, what? Anyway, back to the video. It reminds me of what we were saying like a month ago or so about how the Vlogbrothers channel has changed and things like that, and how YouTube has changed, and I'm not going to repeat all of that, except to say that I think it's kind of natural to expect things to change and grow in different ways. Mainly the part that made me think was the part where he said that the level of engagement with YouTube channel original content creators was less than it used to be and not as active as it used to be. Really what I was thinking about was why that is, because I do agree with that statement and it's true for myself. I don't interact on YouTube channels as much as I used to. I mean, besides the time I spend preparing for, filming, uploading, and editing my videos for our channel, and watching your videos on our channel and commenting them, that's like pretty much the extent of interaction that I presently have with YouTube, except for some comments here and there. And by interaction, I mean more than watching. I mean, I do watch a lot of channels that are original content creators. So again, I just started kind of thinking about why it is that I don't comment more or try to engage more with the creators themselves or other commenters. There's obviously going to be a huge amount of reasons, but I think one of the biggest reasons is time and the overabundance of media to consume. I mean, there's so much available to watch that it's really difficult for me to choose what I'm spending my time doing. I know for me, sometimes YouTube means trying to watch too much and commit myself too much to watching too much, and then the whole task of going beyond just watching feels a little bit overwhelming, or like I don't have time, or I don't leave enough time or something. I also always feel like I owe people more than just like a good video or I liked your vid, cool comments. I feel like I need to leave better, like well thought out comments or questions and things. Sometimes I am just brain dead when I'm watching YouTube. It's like I don't have the mental capacity to think of something clever or think of something like that I personally deem worthwhile to say. You know, and I think that really is where like the disconnect is coming in, because I'm fitting in YouTube in my life is my spare time, and that to me is like kind of my chillaxing time. There's a lot of YouTube channels that I watch just to kind of be entertained, like WheezyWaiter. The kind of channel that WheezyWaiter produces is more like watching TV or watching a movie, where it's more of the passive consumption of media and it's not necessarily a conversation. So I think what might be happening is sometimes I'm going on YouTube to just be entertained, or I'm just too tired to interact in kind of a more substantial way. And sometimes I do feel bad about that, because, you know, in a way I'm getting some form of entertainment, and I don't mean that in a superficial entertainment kind of way, because there's a lot of really cool, thoughtful, and thought-provoking content on YouTube. They're putting it out there, I'm getting it for free, and I'm not giving anything back. At the same time, you know, you and I are putting content out there, and I do not expect anything back from anyone. Basically, nobody owes us anything. I've really not come to expect a whole bunch of interaction in our comment section, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, or how that ties in with all of this, or if that's just kind of a reflection of how I am treating YouTube these days, or what. I just don't really feel like there should be a right or wrong way to do YouTube. YouTube is not a static entity, so it's kind of hard to assign a static purpose for its existence, if that makes any kind of sense. I don't know, I'm kind of out of it today. I'm laying down, so I'm tired. Kirsty, have a most excellent weekend!